Alright, hi there everyone. Hope you're well, hope you are managing to get some hobby done. And we've got a new video today, and the video we will be producing is for Kings of War this time. And we're going to look at an unboxing of the Elf Mega Army, and also in a moment after that the Elf Dragon Kindred Lord, and you can make that guy into a sorcerer as well, or wizard, I believe. So we'll check that out in a moment. But first, we're going to take a look at this. This is the big army set. And in here, let's take a look at the back, which shows the contents. So you get 10 cavalry, 3 of the sort of treemen based heavy infantry. I'll just remind myself of the name. The forest shamblers, that's it. The forest shamblers, you get 3 of those. You get 2 of the ballistas, and a bunch of troops. You get spears and bows in there as well, and the Green Lady, or it's not the Green Lady. I think it's Madriga. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not 100% au fait on the elf list because I've yet to run them, and this is part of why I'm doing this unboxing. So let's take a look. Without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at what we get in this huge army box. Okay, so packing, get that out of the way. Here we go. And we get our horses. These horses are, interestingly enough, these ones are produced by Warlord Games, not Mantic, but they are lovely horses. And these are actually much more fitting for the elves because they're a kind of more elegant looking horse than the big sturdy sort of battle horses that Mantic have produced that go with the if you've had any cavalry sets for the Basilians or the Abyssals, but for instance, yeah, these warlord horses are much more elegant looking and fitting for elves. So you get a good bunch of those. Here's the one of the first Infantry Sprues, and what I like about these is, so these Mantic elves are what you would probably call a Marmite piece. You read online, people either love them or they hate them. I have to say, I was expecting a lot worse. I won't lie to you, I was expecting to open this box up and think, well, you know what, they're as good as any models. They'll work as a kind of cartoony looking army maybe. But I've got to say, these look really good. I'm really impressed with how they look, actually. So yeah, as sort of usual with some of the Mantic stuff, you get spears on there, and maybe one of the other sprues that you get the swords on. Here's some more spears. You do get musician options and champion options. Some more of the horses there. Here we are. So yeah, you get some sword arms as well. You do get some sword arms. You get the standard bearer. You get these battle cats, and these are cool now because these aren't just a display piece or a little bonus to the unit. These actually can be put into a swarm, which are useful little chaff units in Kings of War 3rd edition. This is another one of the command sprue with the standard bearer. You get the leader, if you will, of the unit with the cloak. And yeah, sorry for the dipping in and out of focus there, guys. There we are. Plenty of bows, obviously, because you do get the both the ranged and the melee options in this box. Another shot of the cats there. And let's just have a quick look at the Ballista Sprue. Really nice looking piece of kit for the elves, that is. It's very cool. Bases, obviously, bases, you get plenty of those. These are the kind of first wave of Mantic circular slotter base, so all your troops do have that circular base on them. This is the sprue for the crew for the Ballista. A couple of those, obviously. We've seen this before. You just get a whole bunch of... You really do get a lot in this. I mean, this is the big army, so... This sprue that we've seen is the Infantry Sprue, obviously, that is repeated in here several times. Give you a shot of the back of the guys there. Another Ballista. Let's get this popped open. This is the metal components. So on here we've got the riders. So these are the cavalry pieces, come with metal rider bodies. I'm just dropping them here. So obviously all their arms, very, very small, delicate pieces. Arms and swords separately. Let's have another look. Got another little bag here. Yes. This is the mage. Get that to focus there. Come on. There we are. Again, this model's a lot more finer detailed when you actually have it in your hand. Sometimes it does have that effect to actually just get something in your hand and look at it for real. You can see the finer details on it, and it's actually a very nice model. So we'll certainly be using that. Here we go. Big old chunky boys. The Forest Shamblers. You get 3 variants of these guys. Really, really cool models, these. If you're ever in need of a large infantry-sized treeman model, which fits nicely on a 40mm base, for example, then this set, which obviously you can buy separately from Mantic Games, is a very, very good option. Variety of head pieces, variety of body pieces. You can see on the box art for yourself the details on those. So that was the army box, and plenty for us to get on with there. Very much looking forward to that indeed. Let's just have a clear off there, and we will also take a look at the Dragon Kindred Lord. Here we are. Oh. So I should show you the box art there. That's this guy. And this is the dragon itself. Big, chunky bit of plastic here. Cast in green. On a Titan size base, which is nice. So yeah, the detail on this guy is very, very cool indeed. The scales, the carapace. Here he is. He's an angry chap. Yep. Legs, obviously. And the wings. Very nice. The tail pieces there, I think. What was that? That's the neck, I believe. Yes, that's the neck piece there. So, let's check out the rider options we've got. And this one. Oh wow, okay. So, this is a very, very cool looking elf lord. He's actually a substantial piece of metal. A little cloak here and a bit of parchment, I think, or part of his saddle perhaps. And this is actually a really long spear that he's got, which is actually really fitting for being on a dragon, because you do think sometimes. So, yeah, very nice to have a substantial spear there. Yeah, that is the option there. I thought that you had the option to put a sorcerer on that dragon, but in the kit you just get the lord with the spear, but that's fine for me. That's what I was going to be equipping it with anyway. So, impressions on that one, very, very happy actually. Very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I'm really actually looking forward to getting these guys painted up. It'll be a little bit of a speed paint job, but honestly, no complaints about the quality whatsoever. Very good indeed. So that will be my next Kings of War army. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope that this has given you a good overview. If any of you have been interested in Kings of War, especially the elves, and wanted to take a look. So yeah, we will get some of these built up, painted up, and I will of course be putting much more videos out into the Kings of War playlist, so you can take a look at that, watch the progress being made on that as well, and I'm sure eventually we'll get a few games in. So until then, take it easy guys, and thanks for watching.